That's right. This is Bob Dylan.
No, it's not.
You actually hesitate.
I did hesitate for a second. You bring in some crazy
On this
crap.
day of music history, 1983, Lionel Richie started a 4-week run at #1 with this song.
4 weeks of
Come on and sing along.
What's
Come
a
on.
commercial that does this, though? The guy sings it for an insurance commercial or something? They use this.
Do they?
It's really funny. That's all I think about.
Oh,
We're dancing
I
now.
just don't like him.
Painful.
After the Commodores, he was dead to me.
he was dead before the Commodores.
You know what? We are going to book you a cruise app the hell out of here. You thought this was Bob Dylan?
That's funny. So unlike you.
I know.
I thought you were being snarky, and I was waiting for a
If
follow-up.
you haven't heard, Blue and White Taxi, the biggest taxi fleet in Minneapolis, has this fantastic app. It's called Cruise. Let me introduce you to it, shall I?
Introducing the Twin Cities' newest transportation app, Cruise. C-R-U-Z, with no surge pricing ever.
Cruise to that brewery.
Cruise to that concert.
Cruise to that ball game.
Cruise home from that party.
I like Tom Cruise.
No kidding. I do. Sensing a pattern? Cruise. That's C-R-U-Z, the new app that saves you money with no surge pricing ever. Book in advance and save even more with Cruise. Download the Cruise app. Follow him on Twitter @TimeToCruise to get weekly ride discounts.
Whenever you booze, use Cruise.
Download Cruise right now on iOS or Android.
Do it right now. Anyway, big show coming up today. We are going to dedicate this entire hour to Sick of Sarah.
I hope, like an Etch-a-Sketch, their music clears out the shit I'm listening to right now. I cannot stand Lionel Richie.
You don't like Lionel Richie? He disappeared for a long time, and then I stumbled in, being in the media to a concert, and it's one of those things you forget how many songs were on the pop charts that he had.
He disappeared for a long time. The best days of my life.
No, he got the crowd going.
Hello.
Exactly.
Oh, and his hair and his sleeve. That guy.
All right, fine. We will cleanse your palate, Chuck. Let's get this show going, shall we?
Congratulations. You found the Twin Cities hit show.
Very well. Where do I begin?
Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention?
You're lucky to be here.
Thank you, sir.
Reach for this one.
And now, a real hit show.
Back to actual artists, real musicians with something to say.
Live from the Twin Cities.
Instead, my mom wastes her time on no talent pop charts with all flash, no substance. You couldn't sing without autotune if their lives depended.
It's the Twin Cities hit show.
I fought in 2 world wars and countless smaller ones on 3 continents. I led thousands of men into battle with everything from horses and swords to artillery and tanks. I've seen the headwaters of the Nile and tribes of natives no white man had ever seen before. I've won and lost a dozen fortunes, killed many men, and loved only one woman with a passion, a flea like you could never begin to understand.
Coming to you live from the Alive and Social Network studios.
Let's do it.
All the lights on?
Yeah.
And now, let's get this hit show started.
I say we start the weekend right now.
Oh, please. Yes.
I started yesterday.
What?
I did.
Grabbed
I'm
a-
drunk right now.
Hit every American Legion you
I
could
got
find.
I got my kids to school safely.
Well, good. So you're a good mom.
Yeah.
And you're on your way down.
No.
You were wasted when you drove to school.
No harm, no foul. You celebrated Veterans Day by doing a American Legion crawl.
Yep. Yes.
That's right.
I told people pretend stories about my service.
About your time in now.
Yeah.
Stolen parental valor.
Ugh.
That's horrible.
WW2 is hell.
It's wonderful.
This is Sick of Sarah, and they're in studio right now.
They are.
No, we're not.
Damn it. Well, then we'll wait. Jessica, introduce everyone. Who we got here? Who's...
Well, over here on my far left, we have Mr. Jack Swagger.
We're going to talk about this guy.
And that is his real name.
Swagger?
Which is, yeah.
There's
Jack
a lot of
Swagger.
pressure when you have a name like
right?
that. It's German, so it was originally pronounced Swagger, but
Uh-huh.
it's the
No,
Swedish
you gotta,
in me. You gotta go
you
Swagger.
gotta rock the swagger. There's a career in male escort for you.
Oh, absolutely.
Just the name alone is going to get you double booking.
Exactly. So we're proud of that.
Jack Swagger, double XL.
I'm actually doing a thing after this.
Yes,
so
right.
we got to speed this along.
And we love him. We got him over here on guitar, and then we have Miss Abisha Ewell, our fearless leader. Hey, what's going on? Yeah.
Not much.
Hey, everybody.
Oh my God. By the way, this is how she actually talks. It's really
all day.
Yeah.
This is how I talk. Hey, everybody, it's been a rough morning, but I think I can do this.
The power of Christ compels you.
Yeah, right?
You're damn right it does.
Can we swear on the show?
Direct? No. What the hell are you talking about?
Okay. Damn it.
Direct from
I don't know how to fuck. I mean, say fuck.
Wow.
Direct from the new Star Wars trailer.
Yeah, right?
And so...
Thank you, Jar Jar.
Are you, in fact, the leader, then? She just said you're fearless leader.
I am the leader.
Of all leaders.
Well, we're talking about the universe, right?
Yeah, so what's your org chart look like then? So you're the supreme leader, and we have divisions over here. And...
No, it just goes straight down.
Oh, wow.
It goes straight down. It's not even like a pyramid.
It's just, there's a top and a bottom.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
There's no in between.
And there's only room for one at the top.
Me.
Now, you're from Minnesota, but you didn't grow up around here. You grew up...
I grew up in Japan.
What?
I know, weird.
Japan, North Dakota? Or the Japan?
Yeah. London, Iowa.
Cheerio.
Real place. That's a real place.
How did you grow up in Japan? What's the story there?
My dad was a teacher on the military bases overseas. So they moved there after I was born, and I was born in Bahrain. Let's get even weirder. And then from Bahrain, we moved to Okinawa, Japan.
Wow.
And graduated high school. I went to American schools. That's why my English is so goddamn good.
Nice.
Goddamn good.
So how is your Japanese?
Not as great. Not even close.
Arigato, Mr. Roboto? Nothing?
That, you know what?
Domo,
You sound...
Domo, everybody.
You sound
Domo.
really good. Did you guys
Do
take
you
Japanese?
make your own sushi?
Yeah, I can actually do that. You guys are very good. You speak Japanese? Arigato.
See.
Yeah, I normally call it
culture.
sushi.
See.
Yeah.
See.
Sushi, por favor, right?
Perfect,
See?
yeah.
Awesome.
Let's go.
Did they have Minnesota connections then, your parents? Were they from Minnesota? Or how'd you end up in Minneapolis?
No, my oldest brother, he moved to Minneapolis after he graduated high school, and he said that there's a great music scene in Minneapolis. So as soon as I graduated, seriously, like 3 days later, I was in Minnesota.
Looking for Prince?
Looking for snow, apparently, because I found it.
Oh, you found it.
Careful what you wish for.
I just want a wintry Christmas, and you get it. You get it.
You
for like
also
6
get a
months.
wintry Easter, too.
Yeah,
You like
get
that?
it all.
Just so we can paint the perfect theater of the mind, we do have you in the bathroom right now. That's why the audio is echoing. It sounds fantastic.
Oh, how fun is that?
Yep, definitely.
So when did Sick of Sarah begin? Because this has been you've been a band. You guys have the Sick of Sarah has been around for a while.
Yeah, since about the 60s. We're old. 2005.
2005.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason this is a song called Overexposure.
You're gonna interrupt me with my own song?
I like that. I like your style.
Maybe.
Yeah, I like that too. Just
Hold
stop
on,
talking.
shut up.
Just,
Here.
just stop talking.
So when did you figure out that okay, I can sing and I want to do a band?
I don't know if I necessarily ever thought, I can sing, but I was like, I can write, so that's fun, and I like it, so I'm going to do it, and it just kind of ended up working out, you know? We're still working on the singing portion.
No, it's a great voice.
It'll come. Give it time.
And then the lineup for the longest time was girls only.
Yes.
Jack.
Yeah, Jack, what are you doing
I wasn't
there?
expecting any boys, and when I
Used to
saw
be
him,
Jack
I'm like,
Lord.
that is a handsome lady.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, she is
Super
very...
The facial hair looks
Handsome.
really
Wow.
realistic.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's Movember, and she is embracing
Yeah,
it.
I got a good guy.
Yeah.
So explain this. Was it by were you purposely all female for a while, or did it just happen?
Well, initially that's what I wanted, and it just ended up turning out that way. So, I mean, it was on purpose in the beginning, and then after a while it was like, okay, well, it's not really necessary, you know.
So there was no great epiphany. It just suddenly Jack's in the band, or
Suddenly Jack's in the band.
we're like fairy guy. No. Well, we had been doing this for a long time, and some people wanted to kind of see what life was like
outside of Sick of Sarah.
Outside of being in a band.
So Sick of Sarah.
Yeah. So instead of just right away trying to go and find some girls, I was like, I had been good friends with Jack for, I don't know, like 8, 9, 10 years.
Yeah.
He's known me the whole time I've been at Sick of Sarah, and I thought, who better? I've always wanted to work with him.
Yeah, we've worked on a couple songs before and various other things, my other bands and solo stuff. So,
was it a difficult decision? Like,
yeah.
Oh.
It was definitely. We have some of our fans. Our fans are the best, and over the years they become friends. So I know for me personally, I called one of our fans in Jersey. And Joyzy, Miss Victoria, she's the leader of our street team, and she's amazing. She's been around a long time, longer than I've been around. And I asked her how she would feel about it, and if she, how she thought like our fans would react. Because it's important to stay true in a sense to like who we've been, and also embrace some change at the same time. And I wanted to we knew it was going to be a hard transition. And it was a hard transition. There have been fans that have embraced it, and there have been people that, were really into it because of it was an all-girl band, and for what that kind of stood for.
How dare you put a dude in this band?
Well, it's like when Metallica cut their hair.
Oh my God.
Basically.
Exactly.
When Slipknot
Something
took
like
off
that.
their mask.
Screw you guys.
And for us, for Abisha and I, we were faced with a pretty difficult decision. It all happened really sudden, and we had just released this last EP, Anthem, and we had already booked half of our last tour and had contracts. So we were like, do we move forward and follow through with the tour and support this record, or we just go back to the drawing board and kind of figure out what we want to do? And so we decided to move forward, and we talked about Jack, and we're just like, we knew he could pick it up right away, and Abisha felt very confident of his abilities, and he's been a great asset, and like we love him so much. We also have another guy, his name's AJ, and then we have another girl from Indianapolis, and her name's Ari. So it's a new feel, it's a new lineup, but for me, it's about the music, and I joined Sick of Sarah when it was an all-girl band, and I just want to play music, So I hope, I think that we'll be able to actually reach a different audience, bringing some guys in as well, and of course we're going to love the people that want to, follow us and stay with us, throughout the transition.
Well, I'll be honest, I wouldn't have listened if there weren't a dude in the band. So now I'm a fan. So you won me over.
Jack,
awesome.
Jack, do you get hate mail?
I hate you, Jack.
No,
Really
I haven't
Sick of
gotten
Sarah.
anything really. No, I think AJ was more initially, our bass player was more initially like savvy on like the internet thing. I'm kind of like still figuring that out, after 10 years. But I think he was the one kind of paying attention to like the message boards and the pages and stuff, and he'd always be like, oh, so and so said they're all about it, or so and so's really against it, or sending me weird messages.
It hasn't been too bad.
It hasn't.
No, it could be worse.
And then we deleted all those people anyways. We blocked them.
Yeah.
Or they deleted us.
We had a few people that were very opinionated about the situation, and it's like,
That's
okay.
It's
weird.
I know.
It's
I don't
really
even know you.
weird.
Delete.
Yeah.
Well,
how dare you?
But I kind of get it, because the same reason you decided to have a whole all-female band is the same passion that they became fans, right?
Right. Yeah, for some of them, of course, yeah.
And I do understand too. It's just like it's a lot of change, and you're either going to be cool with it or you're not. But for us, like we have to do what we have to do.
Sure.
Bands change, lineups changes, like change is inevitable. We're embracing it at this point. We have to. And haters are going to hate. You know what I mean? Tay-Tay said it best. That's my girl.
I'm a hater, but I don't hate. I really don't hate right now. So good job.
Did you ever hear of Jem and the Holograms?
Yeah.
Really?
I used to watch that
Are you
cartoon.
kidding me?
Did you really?
Everybody knows
It's a
Gemma.
cartoon.
Really?
Jem is truly outrageous.
Yeah, there you go. Hey.
Truly outrageous.
No, this is yours, right?
Yeah, this is
We
our...
need to cover this.
Yeah, we should.
Because they were a cartoon all-female girl band,
Yeah,
right?
they had amazing hair.
Well, unfortunately, evidently, doesn't translate to Hollywood.
You gotta do the jump.
the hell? I'd never, because I'm old, I'd never heard of Gem and the Holograms.
I'm old, and I've heard of Gem and the Holograms.
Their movie opened up, and it was, this is just in the news yesterday. Universal dropped it saying it was the biggest bomb.
Yeah.
Who is in it? Were there any names in it?
Molly Ringwald.
No.
What?
Really?
Molly.
Yeah.
Oh, one of our old members, Jessie, hit me or said on Facebook. She was like, "Oh my God, that's the worst movie I've ever seen." And she said that it was just her and like 3 other people in the theater. So she's like, "What a waste of money!" But just sitting there,
Julia
nobody
Lewis
in
was
there.
in it, right? Is the Jennifer?
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't that her name? These big actor names, they're making this movie. Were they ever like, "Hey guys, this sucks. Stop."
It's called Gem and the Holograms.
Nobody ever said anything.
Yeah, like Josie and the Pussycats was.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that
pretty
movie.
shitty. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you see that movie?
Of course he did. Look at him.
I love Josie
Yeah.
and the Pussycats. The
has
cartoon and the movie.
Yep.
Especially the movie.
When they would come on Scooby-Doo.
Rosario Dawson was in that, wasn't she?
Yeah.
Turn it up.
And Jennifer Lee.
Jennifer Jason Leigh or one of
Yeah,
those.
something like that.
One of those. Can't hardly wait.
Well, here's the music from the movie, and you guys can be critics. Is this a good girl band song or not?
Who's got the heart of
No.
Oh,
We
wait,
wrote
that's
this.
better me.
They stole this.
Who is this?
This is from the new Gem and the Hologram movie.
Yo, motherfucker wanna dance the mother.
Okay,
That melody's kind of hooky.
now I'm over Sick of Sarah. I'm back to Jam and the Hologram. Sorry.
This is Taylor Swift, right?
Yeah, it is very Taylor Swifty.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of the music that's out there these days? On the pop charts, is there anything that you
pop
go?
stuff?
No, just every single thing that's out there.
Everything
is
that's
music.
out there, just
It's
go.
either all great or it all sucks.
We're
No gray
Yes
area.
or no? Yes or no?
we're covering the Elle King songs X's and O's. That's a cool song. We like
That
that
was
one
a
a
good
lot.
song.
Oh, that is
That's a
good
really
song.
great song.
There's a lot of really great pop songs out there, I think, that are hooky, that are catchy, they're just the right amount of time.
That
I
Tug
mean,
Low song, that Stay High
Oh,
song.
yeah.
Oh, that song's great.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I love
Anthem.
that song. I
Yeah.
do like that song.
Yeah, the anthem.
What do you think of Miley?
Honestly, I think Miley's killing it. Everyone's talking about her. You know what I mean? Good, bad, or indifferent. Like, that's how you become like a star at some point. You know what I mean? Like, I think I don't have to agree with everything she does, but I think she's doing awesome.
That's
I love
true.
her.
Her and T Swift just.
Yeah,
crushing
Taylor
it.
Swift is
Icons.
crushing it.
Just
Yeah.
make your money and get out.
And Katy Perry,
Get
you
in,
know,
get out.
the early stuff's fantastic. I think like her last album's, it's getting more poppy, but she's still crushing it on those tours, though. I'll tell you what.
Yeah. And,
Bishu, do you ever sing songs like this when no one's looking?
I was just thinking like I should have came in here like half naked on some
On a
sort
wrecking
of-
ball.
on a wrecking ball swinging
With
around.
boots.
yeah, this
We
video,
have-
on the other hand, is a little
You
bit
can just
ridiculous.
Come
Yeah.
in naked on one of those bouncy balls that you used to bounce on as a kid.
I'm ready to
That's
go.
bad
So
naked.
that.
That's
sweet.
bad naked.
You know what
Oh
are
my
the
gosh.
what are the people out there know? I could be pantless right now.
So, somebody has a connection to Hearts, is that right?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, Jack made out with. Just kidding. Yeah, we're friends with Nancy Wilson.
How
Ann
did that
Wilson.
happen?
Well, our old label, Carol Peters manages Heart, and she was managing us for a while. Evan Peters was managing us as well. And yeah, so we got hooked up. We got to see a bunch of their shows, got to go over to Nancy's house and have
She
a
performed
hootenanny.
like Paint Like That with you, didn't she?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
She learned one of Abisha's songs, and they've jammed on it together, which is pretty cool. She
That's
loves it.
Very cool. Because this is before your time, but this was pop music when I was a kid.
Oh, it's
Still, I mean, yeah,
it's still
rock
it's still
pop.
awesome.
Rock
We
pop
freak
music.
out every time we hear Heart.
Nobody sings like her. She's
Oh, God, no.
unbelievable.
Well, and some of the best like guitar playing ever. Period.
This one time I was a little intoxicated backstage and I was talking to Ann Wilson. And I think I was a little too drunk, but she thought it was cute. I asked her to adopt me.
How'd that go?
I was like 27.
The paperwork is still
It's
pending.
still in, yeah.
I think she like patted me on
Takes
the
a few
head.
years.
She asked me if I wanted her Toblerone candy, chocolate. She's like, "Here, why don't you just take this and eat this, Abisha?"
Take the candy and just walk away.
No, go take this.
Awesome.
So, other singers that might be of influence, and I'm just guessing, but
We love Joan.
Oh yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I influenced Joan quite a bit.
I can see that. I can totally see that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Abisha definitely got a lot of, she had a lot of really similar features when she had her dark hair, like the overexposure video. She looks very much like like Joan Jett.
Was that by choice, or is it just the way it works?
I think it's just the
Just
way
the way it works out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played a show with Joan Jett at Summerfest back in 2012 or something like that.
You got recognized
Better.
at that one too, right? Is that the Summerfest where they called you guys, or was that another Summerfest?
We played a few.
Must have been another summer.
Where Sick of Sarah was called the best
Artist, emerging artist.
Emerging artist.
That was pretty cool, huh?
That's worth a high five and a beer. Come
Yeah,
on.
I was into it.
Have you discussed the name? Where did the name come from?
Oh.
This girl, Linda.
This girl, this girl, Linda Patrice Jackson IV.
Linda.
No, Sarah is a friend of mine, and we were in the process of needing a new name because Sparkle Motion, unfortunately, was already taken.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Donnie Darko reference.
Yeah. It was fun.
Who do they think they are?
I doubt your commitment.
Yes. Yes. Yep.
There was a gal you knew that got sick of her
Right.
name.
Sorry, I kind of spaced out on that last one. Yeah, and she was like, I hate my name. I'm sick of Sarah. And I was like, cool. I'm going to use that. Sick of Sarah as the name. She was like, that's dumb. And I was like, I know, but I like it.
Your videos get a lot of play on YouTube, and most of them are like
from you.
From me.
It's time to
He's a
creep
obsessed.
stick.
They canceled his porn subscription.
Rusty's like, I don't even know who you guys are.
No, they look really good. Who shoots your videos and such? I mean, they look.
We've had a few. This Rooftops video and also our One Night Stand video was shot by Mark Morgan. He's from Los Angeles.
They're like MTV videos.
Jackie looks super pretty in this video.
They're
He
legit.
looks so good.
Jack's not in this
Yeah.
video.
Yeah.
His jawline's gone.
AJ looks really good too. I mean, AJ's
hot.
really got to go with the
Yeah,
boa.
well, he had to cut the dreads. They were getting.
Is Rooftops your most recent video?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the most recent. It's the single from the EP. We haven't done another one yet.
Yeah, we got to get on another one.
Yeah, we need to do that soon. There's just so much change going on, one thing at a time, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Really wanted to get here first, Alive and Social, you know?
Yeah,
And
right.
It's like, after this, I think we're going to go and
Buckle
figure
up, you
everything
guys,
out.
about to blow up.
Yeah, watch out.
We needed to do this first.
Was this shot in Minneapolis, by the way? Or I don't recognize the skyline.
It's in
No.
LA.
Yeah, in Los
It's LA.
Angeles.
Yeah, I think it's right by the whatever center.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, the whatever.
I've been there. The whatever
big old-
towers.
The center?
Yeah, like that big old thing.
What's his name? Sold out at the whatever.
The Whatever Center.
What's
Yeah.
his face?
What's his face?
That historic show.
That guy was the warlock.
That historic show.
That one guy.
Yeah. There was two of them, I think.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah, he was a little fellow with the one eye.
He looked like a dick to me. Hey-o! That's a one-eyed joke. I'm sorry.
We were just ignoring it. We were just going to be quiet and hope that it would just go away.
That one landed. That
Oh.
one definitely landed.
Okay,
Keep it up,
alrighty.
keep it up.
I had more I wanted to play for you. Hold on, just to get your opinion. Big girl bands.
Yes.
Oh, is this both of you guys going at the same time now? Hold on.
Just do a mashup.
Good,
of all
that's a
the
good
songs.
matchup. Yeah, keep that. That's our new
Wait a
theme
minute.
song.
Were you a fan of the Go-Go's?
Oh yeah.
Oh, we love the Go-Go's. We actually just we did we're going to be on this show actually called Breaking Bands that airs on Access TV on January 1st.
Oh, sweet.
And on our last tour, our booking agent got us this gig where they asked us if we would show up at the YouTube studio and have like a surprise mentor and play like a set there. And it was like the YouTube studios was set up as the what was it?
CBGB's mock-up stage.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It was super rad. And anyways, Belinda was our surprise mentor. And so we learned we got the beats.
Yeah.
And like we had like
We got
20
the
minutes. Yeah, we had like
Oh, yeah?
20 minutes to learn the song and it's on YouTube somewhere. But the show of her like working with us and us like prepping for that is going to be airing on January 1st, which is going to be pretty cool. So she's awesome. She's obviously a awesome mentor for us,
Did
you know.
you sincerely only get 20 minutes to hang with her, or did you get longer?
That's just for the performance part. I
Right,
mean, we
right.
were up there doing our sound check, and then she came out during that, and then we stopped, and we were like, holy shit, Belinda Carlisle standing in front of us. So we all gave, like,
That is
bum rushed her and, like, gave her a huge hug, and then she's like, you guys are great, you know, whatever. And then she's like, how do you guys feel about learning one of my songs? And we're like,
We
okay.
hate that idea.
Yeah.
We were
Belinda.
thinking
Belinda.
maybe Gem and the Hologram.
The ball's
but-
on you,
Right.
Belinda. How dare you?
Belinda.
Yeah. Would it
So
be?
I probably, like, 40. I mean, I guess maybe it was, like, an hour total, maybe. Because she she sat up there with us while we went through it a few times, and then we had to get off stage, and we had, I think like 20 minutes alone to kind of go in our green room and kind of figure it out.
She must have loved you guys.
She
Bubba?
was awesome.
Oh, Bubba was all about it. She was like backstage watching everything, little hidden camera, like, oh, these girls are good. Okay, like this, all right.
Yeah, she looks great too. She's beautiful.
I was gonna say she's still a babe.
Yeah,
she's
she
hot.
is totally a babe.
She is
Love
a
her.
fox.
Her and Susanna Hoffs both look amazing. Still love them.
Because my guess is she could relate because she was having the same experiences that you guys were having, being in a in a girl band, playing guitars, drum.
Yeah, well, just being on the road and just like all of the sacrifice and all the hard work and all of the, mentally, physically, emotionally, how much it can just really get to you, with all the traveling. And, we aren't in a position where we really make a lot of money or we have like awesome accommodations all the time. We roll around in a 12-passenger van and we sleep in there sometimes to get to the next show, and it's
You helicoptered
hard.
in this morning, though, and that was awesome, that helicopter.
Well, yeah, that's actually, due to Jack.
These drones just dropped him in the front yard.
Yeah,
It was sweet.
Well, we didn't have a helicopter pad on top.
Yeah,
of the
so you
building,
rappelled down, which was
unfortunately.
impressive.
Yeah, it was like a James Bond movie.
Yeah.
It was
Chuck's-
actually better than the new James Bond movie.
Chuck's like, is that Jack Swagger? I hired him last week.
Love that name. Things have changed, though, and you guys have really capitalized on social media. I was looking at where I saw a video. Your van broke down in Boise, which...
Yes, it did.
Quit bragging, first of all.
Yeah,
and
it was
second
so
of all.
fun.
But no, it's cool that you would, reach out to your fans. Like, we don't know if we're going to make it. It's like a live update.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
We try to keep them up. Actually, we broke down in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming, and we were stranded for like 3 hours. And so we were still, I think 10 hours away from Boise. And this was in the middle of the night before. And so we just really weren't sure, what was going to happen.
We were on the darkest stretch of highway. And
no lights.
There was no roads. I'm driving. I'm like, guys, you got to wake up. Everything is turning off in the van. It was like, bing, 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 bing everywhere. And I'm just like, ah.
And it was
so
kind of cool. The lights slowly faded out. I have never seen anything like it.
Ooh,
all the
that is
lights
a
in the van
metaphor.
and, yeah.
Yeah.
And then once it was all over, I swear to God, I've never seen so many stars.
Oh, that is cool.
It was really beautiful.
It was
yeah.
like the middle of nowhere. So yeah, it was not the worst place in the world to spend an hour waiting for
an hour.
But it was
3
three. It was like 3.5.
Was it 3?
Yeah, Jack.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. I was really
Get your shit together.
That's them landing now, you guys. That's how they did it.
That is how we did it, just like
Jetpacks.
007.
Jetpack on our studio monitor. We're pushing up on our break here. Before, we want to remind people a couple times, you will be performing here in the cities coming up.
Yeah, we have a show coming up next Wednesday, I believe, November 18th at the Poorhouse.
That's a good.
Nice.
That's a
In the
nice
way,
venue.
That's really cool.
Yeah, we're really excited.
space.
Yes.
We're really excited.
Are you
So-
guys coming?
I'd like to. I have children and stuff. I'll
Yeah.
have to
I'm
see.
performing in Wyndham, Minnesota, so I'm a pretty big deal.
I'm
Ooh.
on in-house arrest. So
Oh, house. Yeah, that ankle brace. I wasn't going to say anything, but now that you brought it up.
Yeah, no,
I mean, it looks really nice with your outfit, especially the gloves that I want. Yeah.
The cute little leotards with this big old fucking
The
ankle
tutu is really
bracelet.
what's doing it for me,
Thank
though.
you.
That tutu is great.
thank you.
She's a keeper.
Definitely a keeper.
So, you will perform for us, right? We're not going to let you out of here. We're going to get hopefully maybe a couple of songs.
Yeah, we're going to do a couple songs for you.
And then we've got, I got a couple more musical conversations that I'd like to have with you, Sick of Sarah's. But first, let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Word.
The Twin Cities Hit Show. We'll be right back.
Third Street Brewhouse, built on a perfect site in Cold Spring, Minnesota, combining the state-of-the-art brewing facility with exceptional water. Hello, did we mention Cold Spring, Minnesota? They have a dream team of world-class brewers, resulting in unprecedented crafted beers. The core styles of Bitter Black IPA, Lost Trout Brown Ale, and Rise to the Top Cream Ale are intriguing yet satisfying. And look forward to seasonal and specialty beers. Nothing fancy, no fuss. It's all about the beer at Third Street Brewhouse. MacMen. Don't let your computer problems drive you mad. We are MacMen, Minnesota's premier tech consultants and problem solvers for Macs, mobile devices, troubleshooting, training, and much more. No more dragging your computer all over town because we come to you. We love making house calls to your home or small business. MacMen. Call 612-345-8005.
The Rusty Gatenby Review is the entertaining show about entertainment from movies, music, and more. Award-winning TV guy Rusty Gatenby and his review is the podcast with the biggest cast in entertainment. Part of the Alive and Social Network. You can get that Minnesota connection to Hollywood and beyond any time of the day or night simply by clicking on the RustyGatenbyReview.com. That's the RustyGatenbyReview.com. Part of the Alive and Social Network.
Introducing the Twin Cities' newest transportation app, Cruise. C-R-U-Z, with no surge pricing ever.
Cruise to that brewery.
Cruise to that concert.
Cruise to that ball game.
Cruise home from that party.
I like Tom Cruise.
No kidding. I do. Sensing a pattern? Cruise. That's C-R-U-Z, the new app that saves you money with no surge pricing ever. Book in advance and save even more with Cruise. Download the Cruise app. Follow him on Twitter @TimeToCruise to get weekly ride discounts.
Whenever you booze, use Cruise.
Download Cruise right now on iOS or Android.
You're listening to the Twin Cities Hit Show. Say it 3 times fast. We just dare you.
Baby, what you doing now? You're pissing me off.
We're not pissing you guys off, are we?
Working on it.
Working on it?
Oh, they're doing selfies. It's so cute. They're like regular people,
tweeting
Rusty.
about the show. We're like regular.
Regular. Oh, so down to earth. This is so fun.
You guys weren't around when Babes in Toyland was around, were you?
Minneapolis?
We know about it. You know, our old guitar player Jessie was in Babes in Toyland for a while.
Really?
Yeah, she was. She
did a
played bass for
European
them.
tour.
She did a European tour with them. So we are proud of that. And yeah, so they're on a reunion tour right now. Or they were not that long ago. They were just on tour.
They're playing the main room coming up.
Are they still on tour right now?
Yeah, I
think with Girl in a Coma?
I don't know if are they still on a full tour?
Yeah, I think they're on tour right now.
Sean
Let's
has
just go
entered
and say
the
that.
room with something. Oh, he's
Nice,
wearing
nice.
your coat. I see. He's wearing your coat.
Do you want to see my minor threat
That was
tattoo?
an animal.
Yeah.
What do you
Show
guys?
and
What do you
tell.
think? What do you guys?
Ooh,
look at
that's
that.
very
There you go.
nice.
That's
Yeah.
nice. Anybody else got something to show, huh? Boys?
Show and tell?
Come on, boys. I know you got
Look at
something
all
to
these
show off.
freckles, man. Look at those freckles.
Yeah.
What do you think of Courtney Love?
She's great.
Now,
You know, I'll be honest. Like, I listened to some of that record, Celebrity Skin.
Yeah.
I liked the whole. I mean,
Live Through This is pretty good.
yeah. Like, I know she doesn't write her own music, right? I think Billy Corgan wrote a lot of it.
Oh, that would
They
make sense.
they wrote together. I
Did
don't
they
know.
write together? I guess I don't know enough about it. I mean, it's not. She's not my favorite. I don't know. I appreciate what
this
she
song.
did.
They
She's
did-
not my favorite person. She's
My favorite person, her music. I mean, I like the music. I listened to this record growing up. So,
Now,
yeah, it's
do
rock
we-
and roll. You know what I mean? I don't know.
How many times do you think it took her to get this song right vocally?
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
my
Did you guys see the video on YouTube
Yes, of
about
her playing guitar.
No, it's the guy she didn't pay for like that video to do like a live video for. So the guy just
Yes.
he just releases it with her guitar.
I'm all I want to be.
And had I known, I would have pursued a career in this because my sister and I would sit in our room playing her songs and recording ourselves singing it. And I was
Little
really,
did you
I
know
was
that you were this
great.
good.
I was
You were
way
as
better
good
than
as
her.
Courtney
I
Love.
was
You
better.
are. You are better.
See, I think after seeing this video, it's just like,
Yeah,
Not
Kurt
into
Cobain.
it.
We're saying we get it.
Let's
We
get
get
it this
Kurt.
way: her daughter hates her. I mean, how nice, how likable
yeah,
is she?
you know, like, do I know her? No, but like from the things that I have heard, like she doesn't seem like a great person.
No.
So appreciate some of the music that she performed and didn't write.
Change
You know what
it.
I mean? I'll just leave it at that.
Change the lyrics to "Oh fuck me over."
You know,
That's all I ever
we
do.
shouldn't complain because Linda McCartney's isolated vocals with wings.
It
is
was
that-
exactly this. That's what I thought of when they did that. It's like the Linda McCartney of grunge.
We're
and
Beatle
I-
fans and
yeah, I think Yoko was the worst of them all, vocally.
Well,
Wow.
you're going to lose a lot of fans saying something that provocative, sir.
She's got a new album coming out.
Oh,
I know.
why?
It's just a series of farts.
Because she's an artist. Yesterday, we mentioned that Ben Carson, who's running for the next president of the United States.
He stabbed Courtney Love.
His wife likes to sing at events. Have you heard this?
No.
Should we?
Oh, that's right.
So I found it.
Honey, I want to sing a song.
Please. I just want to sing at events.
Should she?
Sing and dance.
We're going to vote. Should she be allowed to sing anymore
Let's
at
do this.
events?
Go on,
Hold
hear
on.
this.
Yes.
It's
This is a
magical.
parody, right?
You actually sound better.
This is a parody, right?
No, this is Ben Carson's wife.
This is like someone drunk singing in the shower.
No, but imagine her singing this while bent over, pulling her butt cheeks apart like her butt's singing. That's what it is.
Like the Ace Ventura.
Yes.
Excuse me. Do you have a
Exactly.
mint? Perhaps some banaka?
That's what's happening right now.
Let's play ball.
There we go. Well, that happened. Thanks for that.
I hope somebody tunes in and thinks that's us.
I do too.
Yeah.
That's
Sick
our
of
first
Sarah.
song.
That's
Yeah,
great, you guys.
Thank you.
Sneak
Thank
peek
you.
of the new,
That's
new
what.
record.
Yeah,
You know, we do need a palate cleanser. Can you play us something? And what if you? I know you're because it's limited. It's what acoustic, we would say.
Acoustic, yeah.
Do
Not
we have time
autistic.
for the full Master of Puppets?
We're doing an autistic set.
What song can you play for us first here?
I think we're gonna do Bars Full of Strangers, or should we do simple parts? Let's do simple parts. That one's fun.
Okay.
So this is off of our. It was our second full length, 2205.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so we're gonna do an oldie and then
Dust
a
it off
newie.
the- good.
You know what I
Nice.
mean? Warm you up for one of the new ones.
Sounds
One
like
of the
Chuck's
jams.
dating life.
Ooh. Oh wait, are we ready, kids?
No
Is this-
coughing.
The reverb on that cough.
Yeah. And yeah, do you want to fix the?
Should be on yours. It's on mine.
Hello.
Oh, here we go.
Thank you. Good looking out. Oh.
A little bit. Okay.
Hey.
Okay. This one's
Are we
called
ready?
Simple Part.
Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2, 4.
Time goes by so fast, and one last breath is all I have. The people come, they fade. I try too hard to shake these words I cannot formulate. It's harder enough to breathe, harder enough to fall. I'll be sitting on your back porch and trying to figure out who you are. Made in the factory of simple parts. I know better, you know better. That I know better. And when we dance alone. I follow suit, you're my crystal ball. The people come, they fade. It's clear the dance floor, let's dance the night away. Disco lemonade. It's harder enough to breathe, harder enough to fall. I'll be sitting on your back porch, trying to figure out who you are. Made in the factory of simple parts. I know better, you know better. That I know better, better. Fall apart with words transcribed to your heart. words, now take these words that harder enough to breathe, harder enough to fall. I'll be sitting on your back porch, trying to figure out who you are. Made in the factory of simple parts. I know better, you know better. I know better, you know better. I know better.
Wow. Yeah. That was awesome.
Well, thank you so much.
That was so much better than Ben Carson's wife. I'm not even kidding. Like, by leaps and bounds.
Agree to disagree.
So,
how old is she? Because I'm thinking about picking her up.
How many songs do you think you've written? You've got like a big library, don't you?
Yeah, that's quite a few. Yeah, and a lot of some of them are just partial songs, and
yeah,
little.
Fragments.
Still need some fragments. Still need work.
Well, we hadn't released anything for a long time. I mean, 2205 was released in 2010, and this record was, this EP was released just earlier this year. So it had been, 5 years. So we had over like 40 songs,
Yeah.
that we were trying to.
So when you
had to go through,
like at the gig that you're going to play coming up on the 18th, how many songs do you think you'll play that night?
I think
quite a few.
Yeah, like
we did the set the other day. It was
14.
Yeah,
we're going to try to do 14.
A lot for
an hour or so for sure.
If I rile the crowd
maybe over an hour,
though,
yeah.
With the encore, definitely over an hour.
I was going to say, if I get the crowd going so strong they want yet another encore, is there a song you can throw and go, I know we didn't rehearse this, guys, but let's play?
Doll parts.
Unfortunately, because we're like too. Yeah.
Oh, make me over.
Yeah.
There you go.
Does anybody know the history of the encore?
No, but
I bet you do.
I don't.
Oh,
My sister and I were just at a show. We went and saw Leon Bridges at First Ave, and we're sitting there, and he comes off the stage, and then, of course, we all have to go through the motions of clapping. I'm like, do we really have to do this? We all know what's going to happen. Why are we playing this game?
With you? I just
want to know what the history is.
Here's the thing, though,
back to the vaudeville era.
Yeah, you're probably right.
I mean, like being in a band.
Experience.
Yeah, like being in a as the band, I guess. You're not going to like go back out and just do another song if nobody's doing anything though. So it's actually you're doing it for us.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's like if nobody does anything, it's like cool, we're done. Let's go.
So you don't save your
have
big
a drink.
closer for
your Hey Jude.
Yeah,
we honestly, at this point where we're at and like the level that we're at, we know before we go on if we're going to do an encore because if if people show up and people don't show, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like it's one of those things.
It's fun though, right? The encores are kind of fun. It's kind of like
it feels good as the artist when people want you to not leave.
And like you said, sometimes it feels like going through the motions to be like, all right, we're going to leave and then come back. And sometimes there's been times when a show just be like, all right, this is the encore. We're going to do one more, and that's all we're doing.
So don't clap when we leave you guys. We're done.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Say
that.
Yeah.
And I've seen Ryan Adams do that too. He's like, can we just skip all the BS?
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
do
I
one
appreciate
more.
that.
I just picture the band in the green room stuffing shrimp down their face out of their little
they are.
their buffet tray.
Well, not from personal
It's actually
experience.
shrimp up the nose.
It's more like Skittles. Or
Do you ever get into a fight with the audience? Did you hear about the Godsmack and the Seahawks fans? What went down?
What? No.
He was playing in Washington State, and well, here I'll just play. We played it yesterday. Here's a moment.
Let me tell you something about those fools. They have sucked big fucking dick this year. Yeah, they have. Who's fucking undefeated right now? New England Patriots are. That's right. So suck it.
They can't say that about the Vikings. That's the problem.
You started it.
This year, and you guys are not because you can't, because you already lost a bunch of games. You lost a bunch of games. Seattle Seahawks. They suck big fucking dick into us.
He said this to Seattle people.
They're not loyal,
In
luckily.
Seattle.
But in his defense, it is Seattle people.
I mean, he's asking for it. I mean, come on.
It goes on for 20 minutes.
It's like the Bill Burr rant to the Philadelphia guys, except musically.
Wait, what happened with the Bill Burr rant?
He did the same thing to Philadelphia fans and just went off like on a 15-minute like.
Why would you do
Talk
that?
about somebody stroking their own fucking dick. Like, dude, chill out. That's
But the funny thing was,
we're gonna lose a game.
He's like, I
eventually.
hope you all get cancer and die, and I'll be selling my CDs later outside if you guys are interested.
Yeah, dial it down. Like tickle the balls. None
Like-
of suck the dick. Maybe we could.
Yeah, like a little, you know.
gotta cradle the balls.
Yeah, cradling.
You ever heard about being a little bit nicer, dude? Come on, people.
I was,
come on.
yeah.
That's
People
mean.
paid money to come to your show. You know, they
Yeah,
have to
just
work
so you
in the
could-
morning. Like, that's a dick move. I'm not cool with that.
I paid $150 to get yelled at.
Yeah, no
I
kidding.
could get this at home for free.
Yeah, exactly. I tried to get away from this bullshit.
Yeah.
That's not funny.
In fact, I've seen just the opposite from you guys. I've seen video where it was like literally like a hailstorm and you continued to play. Where was that?
Oh, that was in on the
Warped
Vans
Tour?
Warped Tour, like 2011, I think.
We were
in
the only
Wisconsin.
band. They were like, you guys, that's dangerous. We were like, no, music.
Yeah, so we were the only band standing.
You think? It was torrential.
I know.
The one, was it the bass player, the guitar player who fell on her
Jesse,
ass?
Jesse and her.
Slipped in a
That was
puddle?
one of her moves. Come on.
She was in the midst of a move, and then she biffed it.
midst of a move.
The surf move. She was surfing.
And then she was on her back, I think, still playing. It was awesome.
In that moment, you're just like, people came to see us. We're not going to stop. We're just going to play right through this.
Yeah,
and we were, it was our first time on Warped Tour, and we didn't really.
We were the only. We were the first all-girl band ever on Warped Tour.
So we had a lot to prove.
And so,
and
well,
plus, it was a free shower too. 'Cause, I mean, it was hot.
You
We
needed
were
the
like, all
shower.
right, we can. Yeah, it feels good. Let's keep going.
Is that the worst conditions you've ever played through? Any outdoor winter gigs?
Oh, and I don't know. Like in the UK, we had somebody in the crowd like rip one really bad.
I heard about
and like
this.
I almost couldn't. Like I was like, I can't move. I'm drumming, and so I'm like,
I literally ran away.
It was so bad.
So
That
it was
dark
a-
beer. It's brutal.
That's
Yeah.
those lagers.
Seriously?
It was a tight venue and someone dropped ass?
Yeah.
Someone ripped ass like
It started from one side of the stage, like I don't know what was going on, but all of a sudden, like Katie looks at Jamie. I'm singing, and they're like, "Oh shit, Abisha is gonna freak out." She's singing over here.
she's not all about that.
They look
Yeah,
at
but
me, and then all of a sudden it hits me, and I'm like, "What the?"
we all like start looking at each other like, who?
I turn around, Jugs is on the drums, like the face of just death.
Did you eat?
So I ran over to Jesse. Jesse was fine.
So between that and the hailstorm, like I don't know which one wins really.
There is nothing
You are
more
professionals.
angering than smelling a stranger's fart. Like farts are funny by nature, but then when you're at the store and walk through one,
Yeah.
it enrages me
Yeah.
instantly
Oh, yeah, it's
because it's like
bad.
you don't even know where it came
I don't.
from.
I don't want you inside of
I
me.
know.
That is another form of sexual harassment.
You ass
yeah.
rape me.
Yeah, like
It's a nose
exactly. That's what it means.
I don't
You
think
guys-
that's
I don't
right.
want to know
No,
what the
you're
hell
right.
you ate for dinner. I don't want to taste what you ate. Okay? Like you had Chipotle last night. I don't want to know that, and I know that, and I
How dare
smell
you?
that. How dare you? If
a
you
big
could
chili.
taste it,
Abisha definitely. I mean, in the van, like everyone knows.
like
I mean,
I'm getting
she
hot right now.
freaks
I'm
out.
pissed off about this
Oh,
fart.
She's definitely not okay with that.
Why won't you roll down the windows if you fart in the van, though? You know what I mean? I think that's okay. to
Okay, we
just
get
do
it.
that.
We
Our
just
new
got her off
guitar
on a
player,
tangent.
Ari. She's
I
the
sense
guilty
a new
one on
song.
that.
Yeah, Ari is.
Yeah, look, I'm
mad,
taking
dude.
off my clothes, guys.
So is that your inspiration?
I feel-
Fart anger? Is that
Yeah,
what you
fart-
write your songs based
I
on?
feel a new song coming.
Pretty much, yeah.
Stinks in here.
Screw you, Seeger. We got a better topic.
Do you guys have charted somewhere, here's where we're going to be in 5 years. Here are the goals. Here's what we want.
We are working on those right now. Yes, I mean we have a general idea.
Alive would be nice.
Yeah.
Alive is good.
You're beating the odds for a lot of
It's got to
people,
be
so-
top 5 on the list.
We set our
And social.
goals really.
Live and social.
Nice.
Subtle.
We're
What?
here.
Yeah.
We're at
Someone
the
slides a
top.
20 across the table to him.
Because how difficult is it to make
Oh,
it
dude,
big?
it's so hard. It's so.
But what even is
hard.
that anymore? You know.
Well, that's what I mean. Everything's like changing every other week. There's a new this and there's.
I think it's important to know going into this, like, what is it you want to get out of it? You just want people to hear your music. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Do you want to be on the radio? Do you want to just play locally?
Yes.
Do you want to play overseas? You know what I mean? It is important to have those goals and then working towards them and aim for the stars. Hopefully you meet somewhere in the middle, you know? Like, I know for me and for Sick of Sarah, you know, to be able to live comfortably and just do music is
Yeah.
what our goal is.
Right.
And we're still working on that. You know what I mean? We still have other jobs when we come home. So
What are the obstacles? What is it? Because the music's there. I mean, you guys are so talented. The music is great. So, What are the obstacles that a band like you faces these days?
I guess it's probably just, getting it to the right, in the hands of the right people, or having it be heard or exposed in the right place. It's all about where your music is targeting. You need to make sure that when you go on tour that you're targeting an audience or playing with people that are bigger than you, so that you can go and like-minded with the music, so that you could go and people could see you, because people aren't just going to come to your show if they don't know who you are. So if you play with a bigger band, you go on tour, and people are exposed to your music, that's one way to go about it. So, I mean, that's definitely what we're hoping for the next tour.
Yeah, I feel like the last few tours we've been the headlining band. So, bands that are coming with us have been amazing. Like, there's this band the last year, we love them so much. They're from Baltimore, and they're so good. But you know what I mean? They're starting off newer, and there's a lot of other bands that are newer. So it's like at this point, we love being able to bring on newer bands and build relationships with them and engage them with our fan base. And so it's like we have to start getting with other bands so we can get some more exposure in a way.
Give Billy Joel Armstrong a call.
Yeah.
Say, are you guys touring? And we'll warm up.
Hey. And that's Minnesota the thing.
We'll do it for $100.
And we'd love to start doing that. I mean, it's just reaching out to those people.
Slip them a 20.
Yeah.
A lot of bands have a band that they're going to bring with them, though. You know what I mean? Like a friend or whatever. So, yeah.
Because when I dragged my daughter to One Direction and the warm-up was 5 Seconds of Summer, and I perked up when I saw that. I went, well, these guys are actually musicians.
Yeah, they actually play guitar.
And then when One Direction came out, I was like, this is so stupid. But I'm like, that warm-up was actually, they were actually musicians.
Yeah.
So
and they're all, you can tell they're big, early 2000s pop punk fans.
Yeah.
Well, that was kind of like Jimi Hendrix opening for the Monkees.
Yes, that's right, which actually happened.
It did.
The Monkees had the #1 album, and a young little guitar player named Jimi Hendrix warmed
Maybe
up.
you've heard of him.
Mm-hmm. Who's that guy?
I got
Who's she?
Purple Haze into Daydream Believer.
Yeah.
I wish I could have seen that
Last
show.
train to Clarksville.
Yeah. So November 18th at the Poorhouse, the big show. Everyone
it's
needs
the 17th, right?
Is it the 17th? Here, I got my. Is it a Wednesday night? Let's see.
It's a Wednesday night.
Oh, yeah.
Wednesday's the 18th.
It's the 18th.
It
I
is
don't
the
know
18th.
what you're talking about.
Could you put that
Wednesday's
off one
the
night?
18th.
Because I would love to see you guys. Could you do it on the 19th instead?
Sure.
I mean, if it's not
No.
problematic.
Take a poll online, we'll just count it.
And then from there, what's then where do you go? Where does that touring?
We're gonna.
We're working on writing right now. We're writing some
okay.
new material, working with the new guys, and we're really excited about that. Bringing in some other elements and other. So
That's
we're
right.
hoping to record.
You're going to go write some more music. You were saying, taking a moment. How does that process work? Do you wake up and I got to start writing, or do you do other things and hope the music comes to you?
For me, it's like setting myself up in a place, a situation that's conducive to writing. So I'm like, the type that has like the pink salt Himalayan sea salt lamp and has like my aromatherapy diffuser and my lights and.
So it's an expensive project.
And her soup, it is.
It's
She's
like
very particular.
lights, mood lighting, spicy soup.
Do you write with a guitar?
Habanero.
How do you?
Yeah. I write with a guitar, sometimes a little keyboard, piano.
Theremin.
So.
You should maybe binge watch a whole bunch of Gem of the Holograms.
I will. Making spicy soup,
See?
Eating soup,
We could easily do this.
Oh, let's do that.
Yeah.
We got it.
Aromatherapy diffuser.
It's an encore song, I think. Perfect.
That would be hilarious.
You're
No,
welcome.
your warm up. You should start with the national anthem. Actually.
I don't understand why she couldn't hit this. This is so easy.
This just in, he stabbed his wife.
He just earned my vote finally.
Do you think that makes him lose a little bit of love for his wife? Because I'd be like, oh, baby, like you can't.
Wait,
sing.
have you seen her?
Well, it's politics. It could be all, smoke and mirrors anyways.
Oh, boy. Well, you're going to end this little nut show of ours, this shit show, the Twin Cities hit show. You're a new song, you said.
Yeah, this one is off of our new EP Anthem. This one's called Bars Full of Strangers.
And go see Sick of Sarah Wednesday, November 18th at the Poorhouse. Check them out on YouTube. Do you guys get any ka-ching when they check you out on YouTube? How can we support you guys?
Yeah, YouTube, or you can go buy the music on iTunes.
iTunes,
or
okay.
on our website. You can buy it on our website.
There you go.
Website.
Jack,
Website, Google
if
Play.
it's an issue, Jack promises to transition into Caitlin and
Yes.
continue with the band.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Call me Caitlin.
Well, I mean, he is very pretty, so I think he could do it.
He might lose his swagger, but all right. Have a good weekend, everybody. We're going to close this hit show.
Mwah,
with,
we love
Sick
you.
of
Thank
Sarah.
you,
We love
guys.
you guys.
Thank you guys.
So much fun this morning. Take it away whenever you're ready.
Here's to goodbye to everything I know. I throw all my shit in the car and drive away. It's the same old streets with the same old signs, but I gotta be free 'cause it's never been mine. Here's to goodbye to everything I know. Here's to goodbye to everything I know. Trouble, that's what they made me believe. Trouble, it keeps following me. It keeps following me. Here's two guitars and bars full of strangers. The unknown, the bent, the numb, and the freaks like me. There's a guy in the back, man, he's been here a while with a bottle of Jack. Now it's just not my style. There's two guitars and bars full of strangers. Here's two guitars and bars full of strangers. Oh, trouble. That's what they made me believe. Trouble. And trouble keeps following me. Trouble. That's what they made me believe. Trouble. Trouble. It keeps following me. That's what they made me. That's what they made me. That's what they made me believe. That's what they made me. That's what they made me. That's what they made me believe. There's two guitars and bars full of. There's two guitars and bars full of. There's two guitars and bars full of strangers. Trouble. That's what they made me believe. Trouble. Well, trouble keeps following me. Trouble. Whoa. That's what they made me believe. Trouble. Trouble. It keeps following me. That's what they made me. That's what they made me. That's what they made me believe.
Thank you. Which one?